From demon fire to divine flame, the journey of Vikranth. In the ancient land of Varnat, there lived a fearsome warrior named Vikranth. His eyes burned with fury. He believed strength was his birthright and dominance his destiny. But what burned in his heart was not power, it was pain. One day, a wandering sage entered the kingdom, old, barefoot, draped in orange robes, calm as still water. Vikranth, amused by the man's fearlessness, said, "You dare enter my land without kneeling?" The sage simply replied, "The fire you use to burn others will one day burn you." Vikranth laughed, but that night he could not sleep. He stared into the palace pond and saw his reflection, not fierce but hollow. He asked himself, "Is this power, or is this emptiness?" At dawn, he found the sage again. "Teach me," he said, "not how to conquer the world, but how to conquer myself." The sage nodded, "Then follow, but you must walk without your sword." So Vikranth left behind his armor, his pride, his throne. He followed the sage through forests, sat in silence, and listened to the wind instead of war. He served the weak, he fed the poor. He calmed the very children who once feared his name. And slowly, something changed. His eyes no longer blazed with rage, they glowed with peace. Then came the Great Plague. Instead of retreating, Vikranth rose. He carried the sick, he gave food to the hungry, he worked through the nights. And the people, once afraid of his shadow, now followed his light. Years passed. The sage returned. Vikranth, bearded, calm, and robed in saffron, bowed at his feet. "I once lived to rule," he said, "but now I live to serve." The sage smiled and placed a hand on his head. "You are no longer Agni Asura, the demon of fire. You are now Deepagni, the flame that gives light." And so, Deepagni became a guide. He taught others not with words, but with silence, not with power, but presence. He became the light in the darkness for many, because he had once walked through the fire himself. Inside every being lives both a demon and a divine flame. The one who chooses to burn away ego, pride, and anger awakens the light that was always waiting within.